Hey everybody, Smile Each Day here. Today we have 3 questions for our Q&A session, and the 3 questions are from these users: Tom, Layercake and Westrain. Layercake and Westrain, you have written questions to me before, and I thank you so much for writing in again. It means so much to me, of course, you know that by now. Oh, sorry, there's Jet by the curtain. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for writing in to me again. Thank you. You guys are awesome supporters, and I mean that. I really mean that. So I'm gonna say these questions, and I'm gonna give some little answer, and I hope you guys appreciate these answers. And yeah, that's how the Q&A sessions go for all the newcomers. And thank you guys so much, all the newcomers, for subscribing to my channel. By the way, that means a lot to me. Okay, on with the questions. Here we go. So the first question from Tom is, what are some Aspie Audie's behaviors / mistakes to avoid when communicating / meeting girls intentionally, and why? Ooh, that's a good question, because one, I'm not a boy, but I can only assume the biggest mistake I would say with an Aspie or an Audie in general with relationships is being a little too much about yourself and not really thinking of the other person. That is probably the big one. And also like I said in another question in an earlier Q&A session, like, you know, not giving enough attention to the other person in the relationship. That's the big one, I think, anyway. The second question is from Layercake, and his question is, if you could meet any historical figure, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you ask them? That's yet again another awesome question, and these questions do not have to be, they don't have to be specifically towards Asperger's or autism, but you know, there can be fun questions as well. But I really love to answer Asperger's and autistic questions for those who may have them. So historical figures, I'd love to meet any artist or any writer, really, through history. I would love to meet them all. I'd love to meet Da Vinci. I would love to meet Picasso. I would love to meet them all. That would really mean a lot to me. And what I would ask them is, some of them you have a general idea of what inspired them, but I'm sure it wouldn't be the full story of what inspired them with each piece. So I would really want to ask that. I'll be like, what? I know a little bit that inspired you, but I really want to know. Here's T. Hi, TD. I really want to know what you were thinking, and yeah, that, but in more detail than what they have already. I want to just, it would be really cool if I could do that and meet them. That would be so cool. But yeah, so that's who I would want to meet, or who I would want to meet as people. And throughout history, yeah, that's the answer to that one. And the last question is from Westrain. Yeah. So Westrain's question is, why are some people upset at stims, especially if they help calm an autistic person? It's a good one, and I can only say simply that they, I guess, NTs, neurotypicals, they don't really understand stims. So if they can't understand stims, they would get upset with themselves. And some people that are autistic or Asperger's are so, they don't want to talk about it, or they can't talk about it. And, you know, it's just like, an endless loop of like someone who doesn't have Asperger's or autism to feel they're at a loss because they don't know what it is and they get really upset. It's like if we didn't know what something was, we would straight away want to know what it is. But we get a little bit upset because we feel left out, of not straight away knowing. And sometimes, with me anyway, if I don't know something straight off the bat, I get a little bit emotional because I feel like I'm a little bit lagged behind in my brain. But I've learned over time to not really think like that anymore, but I still do in a small sense. Yeah, so that's why I think people get upset with stims. Yeah. So yeah, that's that question, and thank you guys for writing in again. I hope you guys are having a great week, or I hope you guys have had a great week and are looking forward to the weekend. I am. Yeah. I'm just thinking, anything else I need to talk about? Yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, and for all the people who are viewing my channel, please feel free to subscribe. Don't feel like, oh, I'm not part of the community. Please do. We would love to have you guys and have your opinions and views and, questions. I'd love to answer as many questions as I can to as many people as I can. And by doing that, please click that subscribe button. Yeah, and you can write your questions to this email. And yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video next week. It will be in September. I will have to look at the date on my computer. Friday the 4th of September. Friday the 4th of September will be the next video. Okay, guys. Thanks, guys. And here's Jude in the corner. Hey, bye, Judy. Bye, guys.